It has become increasingly clear, based on video footage, based on testimony released by the January 6th committee and statements that they've made according to the people they've talked to, it is clear in my mind, at least, that Donald Trump actually wanted Mike Pence to die during the Capitol riot. Now, prior to Thursday night's hearings, we had already had reports from Mark Meadows that Donald Trump said maybe the protesters are right when they were chanting "Hang Mike Pence." You know, when they erected the gallows on the grounds of the Capitol riot. But Thursday night, excuse me, we learned even more. We learned that multiple people, not just Mark Meadows, who has a history of, not quite being honest, multiple other White House staffers had also told the committee the same thing separately. So each person had said the same thing to the committee, which of course likely means this is 100% true. According to multiple sources, this is what Donald Trump said. Maybe our supporters have the right idea. Mike Pence deserves it. Deserves it. And by it, we're talking about the people chanting "Hang Mike Pence." And "Hang Mike Pence" means kill him. Trump says Mike Pence deserves it. Trump says Mike Pence deserved to die. Deserved to die because he wasn't willing to break the law, to cause the biggest constitutional crisis we've seen since the Civil War, because Trump lost an election. So he should be killed. Again, there's no doubt in my mind, Trump wants him dead. Probably still wants him dead to this day. But I want everybody to really think about the implications of that statement. Mike Pence deserves it. He didn't say maybe Mike Pence deserves it. He said Mike Pence deserves it. And I'm sure if it were to go to court, of course, they would say, no, he just deserves people chanting that. Because, yeah, technically Donald Trump doesn't say Mike Pence deserves to die. He just says it. So, legally speaking, that could likely get him out of it. But I do know that if one of us were to say that, the vice president deserves, I can't even say it because I have the FBI knocking on my door, we would have the FBI knocking on our doors. You can't wish death against an elected official without, of course, being investigated. Wishing death against a president or vice president, you likely will be arrested for that and charged. You're not even allowed to wish it. That's how strict the laws are about this thing in our country. You can't even think it. You can't say it, not even jokingly. But according to multiple sources, the President of the United States at the time did in fact say it. So I would love to see this fact really kind of examined a little closer in the upcoming committee hearings. But what I also want to say is to anybody out there that is in fact a Trump supporter, this is the future that awaits you. Mike Pence had been a loyal, faithful servant to Donald Trump since day one. He goes against them one time because he was basically asking him to break the law. Said, I'm not going to do that. And that one time made Donald Trump agree with people that wanted to kill him. That's the future that awaits all of you. You may think, oh, no, I got nothing to worry about. I'm never going to go against Trump. I love him too much to do that. Wait and see. Wait and see. Eventually, you'll realize you do have a limit. And when you hit that limit, he'll cast you out. He will throw you away because you mean nothing to him. You are useful tools, which is how he views people, which of course is a trait of a psychopath. They view people not as human beings, not as living, breathing creatures, but as tools, as a means to an end. And once that tool is no longer useful, they're gone forever. And Mike Pence learned that the hard way. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other Republican elected officials are going to learn it that way too. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.